Let me tell you a story about a company I fell in love with. I am always on the lookout for promising stocks, and I also have a passion for space exploration, astronomy, and sci-fi movies. So, a couple of years ago, I started having fun studying space economy stocks and discovered a hidden gem. But first, let's make a step back. Sector analysis. The U.S. space economy has experienced rapid growth in recent years. The key drivers are: 1. NASA budget reductions, leading to the rise of private commercial companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin. 2. Visionary entrepreneurs such as Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, looking for new interplanetary challenges. 3. The need for more satellite constellations like Starlink, SpaceX, and Kuiper, Amazon. These systems are increasingly used in our daily lives for internet, telecommunications, GPS navigation, agriculture, and climate monitoring. This is also a smart way for companies like SpaceX to generate recurring cash flows that can be reinvested for the development of new technology. 4. Increasing allocation of military budgets to space defense systems. For example, U.S. Space Force. 5. And last but not least, the elephant in the room. The new soft Cold War between U.S. and China, which is also fueling a new race to the moon, with the objective of bringing astronauts back to the lunar surface before 2030. China made incredible progress on their launch capabilities. They already landed successfully on the moon with some lunar rovers with their missions called Chang'e. This is the reason why Trump administration will probably try to rush the comeback of the Eagle to the moon with their Artemis program. But this time, NASA needs the support of private companies like SpaceX, Lockheed Martin, and many more. Given all these factors, some projections indicate that by 2030, the space economy could nearly double, reaching trillions of dollars. Financial markets. Another point that's constantly on my mind is the need to diversify and not getting caught by FOMO. In 2021 to 2022, we saw the metaverse emerge with incredible hype, and then it was quickly forgotten by the majority of investors. If you think about it, it was crazy. Facebook even changed its name into Meta. I remember stocks like Matterport or Roblox having incredible growth at the time. What is left today? I don't know. Then came 2024 and 2025, the years of artificial intelligence, with the explosion of Nvidia stock, followed by all other tech companies investing ridiculous amounts of money into chips, data centers, and LLM training. Well, while we wait for OpenAI and its competitors to become profitable, my best guess is that the ChatGPT, Anthropic, and so on will disappear quite soon, as they will be probably absorbed by Microsoft, Amazon, and their other bigger parents. So the question I ask myself is, what will be the next big thing on the market? I have the hope that at some point, space exploration will become central. Just recently, the rumors of a possible SpaceX IPO in 2026 generated a lot of hype in the market. So, let's see what happens in 2026. For sure, in the near future, we are going back to the moon, and it's just a matter of time. And every big company, every nation, will want to have its own constellation in orbit. The growth potential is really there. Before showing you my favorite stock, let's have a look at some of the top US space stocks, exploring their pros and cons. As you can see, some of these stocks are so well established, they're basically the grandpas of the space industry, stable, respectable, and, honestly, a little boring. Great for a pension fund, but not exactly the thrill ride I'm looking for as an investor. On the opposite side, we have some companies that are too early stage. Although very promising and attractive, their business idea has yet to be proven. Now, let's deep dive. 1. Lockheed Martin, LMT. Market cap, $126 billion. Pros: massive defense and satellite contracts, approximately $1.1 billion from Space Development Agency. Cons: tied to defense cycles, limited growth versus pure-play space firms. 2. L3 Harris Technologies, LHX. Market cap, $62 billion. Pros: space systems expertise, Space Development Agency contract winners. Cons: exposure mostly to defense, less launch side innovation. 3. Northrop Grumman, NOC. Market cap, $88 billion. Pros: strong in missile tracking satellites. Cons: highly cyclical, heavy dependent on defense sector. 4. Boeing, BA. Market cap, $184 billion. Pros: deep space heritage with SLS and satellite programs. Cons: ongoing aerospace issues, Boeing commercial airplanes business, no pure play. 5. AST Space Mobile, ASTS. Market cap, $35 billion. Pros: space-based cellular network for 5 billion plus users. Major partnerships ahead. Cons: no profits yet. Highly speculative. 6. Planet Labs, PL. Market cap, $7 billion. Pros: massive Earth imaging satellite constellation. Cons: revenue tied to imagery business. 7. Black Sky Technology, BKSY. Market cap, $1 billion. Pros: real-time geospatial intelligence platform. Cons: still scaling, relies on defense/government buyers. 8. Intuitive Machines, LUNR. Market cap, $2 billion. Pros: first commercial lunar landing vehicles, NASA contracts on the way. Cons: execution risk, early stage returns, limited to lunar rovers. 9. Kratos Defense, KTOS. Market cap, $19 billion. Pros: unmanned systems, hypersonics, rated gold in space infrastructure. Cons: heavily defense-oriented, growth tied to military budgets. 10. Rocket Lab, RKLB. Market cap, $45 billion. Pros: integrated vertical model, launches, satellites, space systems, SDA contract. New medium-lift rocket Neutron under development. Revenue is growing, strong growth prospect. Cons: not yet profitable. Execution and competition risks, for example, SpaceX. To wrap this up, I want to explain why, personally, I think Rocket Lab is one of the strongest picks in the space sector. The first reason is growth. Space is not a short-term trend. It's something that's developing over many years. Rocket Lab is positioned right inside this growth. Demand for launches and space systems is expanding, and the company is already part of that ecosystem. The second reason is vertical integration. Rocket Lab builds a large part of the technology in-house, from engines and structures to avionics and satellites. That gives the company more control over costs, timelines, and quality. In an industry where delays and supply chain issues are common, this is a real advantage. The third point is that Rocket Lab is a pure play on space. As an investor, you're not buying a diversified defense company or a conglomerate with multiple unrelated businesses. You're directly exposed to the growth of the space economy. Execution is also a strength. Electron is operational and flying regularly. Looking ahead, Neutron is a key part of the story. It's a larger rocket aimed at a much bigger market. If Rocket Lab can deliver Neutron successfully, it could significantly expand the company's addressable market and change its scale over the long term. Of course, there are risks. Rocket Lab is a growth stock, and that comes with high volatility. The share price can move sharply, and delays or broader market conditions can have a big impact in the short term. That said, volatility doesn't mean the business itself is weak. Rocket Lab has real customers, real revenue, and real technology. That's why, despite the risks, Rocket Lab stands out to me as a solid long-term pick in the space sector. It may not be a smooth ride, but the underlying direction of the business is, in my view, clearly positive. If you found this analysis useful, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It really helps support the work and keeps this kind of content coming. As always, do your own research